Once upon a time, before rototillers and deep-digging shovels became standard tools in the gardener's arsenal, people nurtured their gardens by working with the soil, not against it. They understood something that modern science is only beginning to fully appreciate. Soil is not just dirt. It's a living, breathing ecosystem teeming with organisms that quietly support the health of every plant above. Today, as we face environmental degradation and a desperate need for more sustainable farming methods, no-till gardening is making a powerful comeback. It's more than just a trend, it's a return to a wiser, more natural way of growing. And it starts with building living soil. Living soil is the cornerstone of no-till gardening. This approach honors the soil as a complex, layered system filled with beneficial microbes, fungi, earthworms, and other organisms that form a thriving underground community. These invisible allies play essential roles in nutrient cycling, disease suppression, and soil structure. When soil is left undisturbed, its network of fungal hyphae and worm tunnels remains intact, creating natural highways for air, water, and root systems. Tilling, on the other hand, disrupts these systems, often destroying microbial colonies and compacting the soil in the long run. By embracing no-till methods, gardeners allow these underground communities to do what they do best: sustain life. One of the most immediate benefits of no-till gardening is improved soil structure. When soil is continuously turned over with tillers or hoes, it becomes fine and fluffy at first, but over time this repeated disturbance causes compaction and erosion. Rainfall washes away the finer particles, and the exposed ground is vulnerable to both wind and water erosion. No-till gardens avoid this problem entirely. By keeping the soil covered with organic matter such as mulch or compost, moisture is retained, temperature is regulated, and the soil surface remains protected from erosion. Over time, this builds rich, spongy soil that holds water like a sponge and resists compaction naturally. Another powerful advantage is the promotion of microbial life. Beneath every square foot of healthy no-till soil lies an astonishing diversity of bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and nematodes. These tiny workers break down organic matter, release nutrients, and form beneficial relationships with plant roots. Mycorrhizal fungi, for instance, extend the root systems of plants and help them draw in water and nutrients they couldn't otherwise reach. But this symbiotic relationship is easily broken by even shallow tilling. No-till gardening preserves this delicate web of life, allowing microbial populations to flourish, which in turn boosts plant health and reduces the need for chemical fertilizers or pest controls. No-till techniques are surprisingly simple to implement. One of the most effective methods is layering organic matter directly on top of the soil, often referred to as sheet mulching or lasagna gardening. This method involves adding layers of compost, shredded leaves, grass clippings, straw, and other biodegradable materials. Over time, these layers break down and are absorbed into the soil by worms and microbes, enriching it naturally without the need for digging. Raised beds also complement no-till gardening beautifully, as they allow you to build fertile soil over time and manage weeds more easily. Even in containers, no-till principles apply. Just avoid disturbing the soil between plantings and always top-dress with compost and mulch to keep feeding the soil life. Companion planting also plays a significant role in the no-till approach. When plants are thoughtfully placed together, they support each other's growth, deter pests, and help manage weeds without harsh interventions. For instance, deep-rooted plants like daikon radish can naturally aerate the soil, while legumes fix nitrogen and feed nearby crops. The synergy of plant relationships enhances soil health over time, reinforcing the no-till system with minimal outside inputs. Starting a no-till garden begins with understanding your climate and choosing the right plants. Hardy perennials and regionally adapted vegetables are great choices, as they're more resilient and demand fewer interventions. Planning your layout carefully allows you to maximize plant interactions and avoid unnecessary soil disruption. Before planting instead of tilling, simply clear any existing vegetation, lay down a thick layer of organic matter and let nature take the lead. The soil will gradually come alive as the mulch decomposes and the microbial network re-establishes itself. The long-term sustainability of no-till gardening makes it not only practical but deeply meaningful. Every season you avoid tilling, your soil grows stronger, richer, and more self-sufficient. You'll see fewer weeds, need less water, and harvest healthier, more resilient plants. More importantly, you'll be actively contributing to a better planet. No-till practices support pollinators, protect biodiversity, and sequester carbon in the soil, a quiet but powerful way to fight climate change from your backyard. No-till gardening is not just a technique, it's a philosophy. It's about slowing down, observing, and working in harmony with nature rather than trying to dominate it. By building living soil, you're creating more than just a productive garden. You're nurturing a vibrant ecosystem that gives back abundantly, year after year. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the Soil Doctor channel and share this video with fellow gardeners. Let's spread the word about the power of no-till and help more people grow healthier gardens while healing the earth, one bed at a time.